Hey you guys, I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm still not entirely situated. I do have my trusty light. I did get the bulb, but the situation with my space here currently is a bit different because I had to do some massages over the weekend and I was using my room to do those, so I had to move a whole bunch of things around. So this is a little bit similar to my usual arrangement, but kind of different, um, because this time I'm on the floor. But yes, yes. Last week we had the reading, which was all about some kind of financial opportunities that were going to come up for us, and we're going to be contemplating them, seeing whether we wanted to go for it or not, seeing how we feel about it, and so forth. And so I kind of wanted to see what the energies will be like for this coming week. So this is for the week beginning the 17th through to the 23rd, I believe. Let me just check that to make sure. Yes, through to the 23rd. I've already shuffled up these cards. This is the Vanessa Tarot. I think this deck is so cute and adorable. It's I think it's one of them decks that some people might feel is like a bit childlike and stuff, but I do think that it is a serious deck. I mean, you still can do really good readings with this deck, even though it is a little bit, cartoon looking. I have to say, my nieces, like my little nieces and my nephew and stuff, like they do kind of play with it and think that like it's like a toy, like it's for kids. But I actually like the feel of this deck. I think it's fun and I love the back, the purple and the stars, really nice. And of course I'm going to be pulling a card from my angel guidance deck by Chrissy Estelle. This Vanessa Tarot deck is by oh my days, how do you pronounce that? Oh, there it goes. Is Linard Nasico? Is that how you say that? Yeah, let me just leave that as it is because I won't be able to pronounce it. So let's see what the energies are like for this week. Pull in the first card. We have the Nine of Swords. Now, this card speaks to me about worry and concerns and having a lot on your mind, a lot of things going on in your head. It can be to the point where, as you can see, this woman here is in bed and she's sitting up in the bed. Like, it can be to the point that you don't sleep as well. Maybe you're staying up really late just worrying about things, or it could be a case of you're staying up really late because you got like work commitments or other commitments. I just feel like this card kind of represents that we might be going through a bit of a challenging time right now. It could be that things might be getting a bit on top of us and we're kind of maybe not able to see a way out of it or a way through it. Like, we can't see the solutions. It almost feels like, we can't see, the woods through the trees. But what I would like to say is, I know times can get really challenging and it can be very overwhelming when you have a lot on your plate. But we can get through these things. We can get through these times. There always is a way. Even though it may look bleak, there's always a solution to our problems. And even though things may be really challenging at this time, do know that there is help and there is guidance that is there supporting you. There always is a way out of an issue. Nothing is so bad that, there's no resolution. We'll see what card comes up for the middle of the week to kind of clarify. Oh wow, the Two of Swords. So in the middle of the week, it seems that I think, connecting the cards together, it seems that the worry and the concern might be to do with some decisions that we have to make. I think that maybe we feel like we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place and we just don't really know what to do. We don't know what the best move forward is in this situation, and because of that we find ourselves kind of stuck, just stagnant, because we just don't know what is the best solution to this problem. But the thing that is interesting about this card is I always kind of feel that, even though we may feel that there are certain tough decisions that we have to make for ourselves, don't feel that you have to make them all on your own. Don't feel that you don't have a support system behind you. There always is someone that can be of assistance and kind of be able to help you with your situation. Sometimes, especially when it comes to problems, and that's something that has really been evident in my own life with certain things that I've been going through, is that sometimes we feel like because we're going through something, we have to be the ones to kind of get out of it by ourselves. But I think sometimes when you're too close to a problem, you can't see the solution because it's your issue. It's like you just can't see how you can get out of it. But sometimes when you have somebody else that you can speak with, that you can trust to give you some sound advice, um, they might be able to see some solutions that maybe you're not seeing. So what I would say is, if there's anything that is going on that you're having a difficult time with, and you know that there's someone that you have that is a close friend, family member, just somebody that you trust and you can confide in, somebody that's really good at solving problems, then it might be useful to consult that person just to give you kind of a fresh perspective on your situation. And then at the end of the week, oh, we have strength. Oh wow, we got all the cards, all some of the challenging ones coming up this week. But the strength card is a good card because it says even though there's challenges coming up, it says that you can get through these challenges. It's saying that, you know what, yeah, times are hard, things are rough sometimes, but you have the courage, you have the ability, you have the strength and the determination to make it through this situation and to be victorious. So it's saying don't let your problems get you to the point where you just feel helpless, because you're not helpless. You are strong. You do have the capability to pick yourself up out of this situation. And so the good thing about this card is that it shows that towards the end of the week, it shows that you're going to get that strength back. Like you're going to just decide that, you know what, I know how to move forward. I know what it is that I need to do in this situation. And it's almost like you're going to be empowered by the end of it. So this is actually a really positive card to show up after these two more challenging cards kind of showed up. So what I would say is, do you know what? Do the best you can. Do the best you can regardless of the situation. Make your way through it. Know that whatever you're going through, you can make it, you can do it. Believe in yourself, have that confidence, that inner confidence within yourself, that you can maneuver your way through this situation and that everything shall pass. You know, nothing lasts forever. Everything has its time. Where, you know, when we go through the good times, we love it. We wish it would last forever. But sometimes that's just not the case. We have to experience everything in this life. We have to experience the good, the bad, the challenges, the victories, everything. And so because of that, even when something comes up and it may present itself as a challenge, know that there always is a way out of it. There always is a solution. And so we can see what message the angel guidance cards can come up with to help us put things into perspective. This looks like the first card. That's so interesting. This looks like the first card. Yeah, I pulled. That's weird. It says if you want, to tell anything to God, tell it to the wind. Oh, so it says listen to your inner being. Only in the stillness of the depths of the soul can you know God. Find the small voice within. Everything you experience is remembered. Every answer is found within. Only in the silence can the answers be heard, but sometimes this is forgotten. And so we pray out loud to articulate our fear or despair or to plead for guidance. When you speak out, you affirm your thoughts to the universe. You sense them through hearing the words as well as thinking and feeling them. If you talk to your angels, the messages are carried directly to God. If you pray directly to God, the angels respond immediately. Voice your prayers out loud to the universe. Choose your words carefully. Open your heart. The angels are there. I think this is really interesting because I have to tell you, you guys, you didn't see me shuffle it, but I know for sure I shuffled up this deck properly, and yet that card came back. So I feel like it is really interesting that this card came back, especially being that it says at the back, because like I told you, it has different things on the back. It says angel guidance. And so I feel like the reason why this card has come up is that this is definitely a time, especially being that it looks like we have some challenging cards. This is definitely a time to kind of use our abilities to contact them, to pray, and to make sure that our prayers, are heard. I won't go too into depth about this card because I did the other day, but I feel like this card has come back for a reason. And I think it's because we really have to take heed of the message that is coming through with this card. And basically the message is saying that you need to pray. You need to pray about your concerns. You need to pray about the things that's worrying you, and just to make sure that they go out into the universe. Not, but the thing is with prayers is it's weird because I went through a stage where I didn't pray as much. I think because I was kind of feeling like I didn't want to make prayers that sounded like I was just helpless and that I was just, not in control of my situation. Because even though, things can get challenging, we are still in control of our lives. And so even though we make prayers, I always believe in making prayers that are empowering. So instead of just asking for, let's say, just, a way out and sounding really helpless, I believe that our prayers should be for guidance. Our prayers should be that, we ask our angels for the wisdom to deal with our situation, and to tell them, if there's something that I'm not seeing in my life, if there's something that I'm just missing, for them to reveal it to you so that you can just feel empowered, and just ask them, for more clarity, so that you can get the answers that can help you move forward in the direction you need to. So I would say, when you make your prayers to your angels, you know don't feel helpless. That's what I would say, because I feel like sometimes when we go and we make prayers, and we're saying like, oh, please help me with this, and please can you do this, and please, it can feel almost like we are just kind of we're just putting more of that energy out into the universe. That's what I want to say. I think we're just putting more of that energy of kind of helplessness out into the universe. And if that's what we put out there, obviously that is what our reality is going to be made up of. And I believe that if you truly believe in that you have the power to manifest what it is that you desire in your life, that you need in your life, then even when you come across a problem, you have to approach it with that same confidence that you know that you're going to be able to maneuver your way out of it, because you know that you have that power, you have that ability. And I almost feel that that's what this card is kind of representing, this strength card. It's about, okay, you're going through these issues. Yeah, you can pray about them. Yeah, you can discuss them with your angels, but ask for them to give you the strength that you need to get the answers that you need, the clarity that you need, so that you can, take control of the situation. So, okay, you guys, that will be all for this week. I'll see you. Bye.